looks good. Chrono. Okay. I don't know why my mic is picking up things it shouldn't, but okay. Okay, welcome to the stream. It's been, well, 2 weeks this time. Unfortunately, there was an event last week that I could not stream. So unfortunately, we had to skip last week. So we're back playing more Chrono Cross, again here at Adventure Games, sponsored by DX Racer. Fortunately, you can't see the symbols behind my head, but okay. Anyway, last time, we made it through Mount Pyre and defeated the Fire Dragon and moved on to Fort Dragonia. Still not any good at intros, so unfortunately we'll have to do with what we got. Only when you fulfill the requirements can you attend the ceremony. Return the colored crystals to their Grandmaster. That's nothing important right now. Anyway, just adjust that really quick. It's been 2 weeks. How has everybody been? I've been, I guess, okay. Lots of work. Unfortunately, this is the busiest time of the year. And hey, Christmas is coming up, so it's already here. But I was planning on wearing something festive. Unfortunately for me, it's green. So with the green screen behind me, it won't show up. I can do a quick reveal of it, but we'll wait for later. So moving on, Fort Dragonia. Just a whole bunch of puzzles we just gotta figure our way through here. And this, of course, starting with the worst one of them all. Well, is it the worst one? Probably. It's the most confusing, I guess. So moving through here. We Dragonians are comprised of a head, body, and tail. Thou must change thy order of head, body, and tail to unveil a new path. Let it be the head, tail, then body. So for this one, each character is now assigned a head, body, or tail symbol to them. Well, I guess internal symbol, whatever you want to call it, which now affects the room whenever you actually step on the platform there. Unfortunately for me, as it is, it does not help me. So I can hit actually select to change things, which does, well, change my character order, which does help a bit, but there is a platform or special platform in the other room there, which will change things around. Pretty much it's just trial and error. It is a little annoying at times, because just like that, you can already tell there's nothing really happening. I'm actually going to step on the platform and see if it mixes me up enough to actually make this happen. You can keep testing around and get all the items in there, but I'm going to try to avoid that, because I know they're useful, but it's going to take up too much time. And I kind of want to get through the fort during the stream here, because it's not the shortest area. I mean, since it's available to me, I might as well go ahead and pick that item up. Earth Chime, I think that protects against yellow elements. Again, trying to avoid as many fights as possible. Let me just scour through the room a little bit. I forget... yeah. Pretty much the only things that are moving are this platform and this platform. And you gotta figure your way around here. But yeah, otherwise, it's been a busy couple of weeks. Unfortunately, it is the busiest time of the year for somebody who works in retail like I do. And people still don't surprise me when it comes to how, I guess, dumb they can be. This is really the time that people come out of the woodworks, I guess. Best way to describe that. One that really, in particular, comes out to me is I had somebody recently who I was taking their information from them, phone number, address, and everything like that. When I got to the phone number, as a matter of fact, they asked, "Oh, does it have to be a valid phone number?" Like, really? I'm asking for a number. Do you really think I'm not going to take a valid number? I mean, there's no way I would know whether or not it's valid or not, but... like, come on, people. Why am I at 1 health? Probably because I died recently. Anyway, let me just turn the volume up here a little bit. I'm having a little trouble hearing over the headphones and all. Oh, looks like we unlocked our 5th level special tech. Slurp, slurp. As he sucks. Oh, nice. I didn't actually know that. Again, because I don't use these characters. I didn't know that Neofio can actually steal health from the enemy like that. But yeah, now you're gonna see at this point that now that we have enough stars, we've unlocked each character's 5th level tech unique to themselves, which that was probably a heal. And man, Surge has a lot of health right now. That was probably a heal, unless... did that... you know what, I should really read things. Because again, using these characters, especially characters you don't know. Yeah, I don't think it doubled my health or anything like that. For some reason, Surge just has like double the health of everybody else right now. Let me go back into here. Not use. What did that do? Was that a heal? Oh, plus we have additional slots. Charge element. Recharge. Oh, really? That's interesting. Not many characters have that. Well, there's not many ways to trigger that. Usually elements... damn, you can't go up there yet. I didn't activate something. I need to get to this platform here first. So, again, trial and error until we actually make it through here. Normally, under normal circumstances, you can only use the element once per battle. Maiden's Heart in this case will actually recharge those elements so you can use them again. Which, that is unique. Still, these... just keep going. It's the most annoying part of this. I think I've already been in this formation. Gonna hear that a lot. Head, tail, body. Yeah, I've already been in this form. So let's use this again. Unfortunately, I haven't been keeping track of people's positions, so I'm making this a little bit more difficult than it should be. But we'll get through it nonetheless. Anyway, can I move back a little bit? I can't really. Feels like I'm up too far. Yep, that's what this... I think this is set each playthrough, so it's something, if you remember, could be solved quickly, but there's still the factors of will the mix-up actually be good for you? See, yeah, that's the step I was skipping earlier. So now I can get to that tablet over on the side there. As soon as I change to make that happen again. It is, I guess, good game design that that they made it so you can actually see on the screen where if you move far away enough to see if there's a platform over there, which I don't think there is. You know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Because that one right there does nothing for us. Where is this platform? Nowhere to be seen. Oh. It's the same platform. What am I thinking of? Don't mind me. I probably should just be fighting these battles just because we did get a star recently, which increases the character stats after each battle, but there's gonna be enough that I'm not gonna worry about this. Worry about that, rather. But again, how has the week been? It's been hectic, to say the least. Is it over there? It's not. Is it up here? Well, I didn't see it. It's probably in a position where I can actually get that treasure chest, as a matter of fact. Just fight him, he's gonna be in the way. I mean, since it's there, I might as well go get it. I know I said I wouldn't, but the opportunity has presented itself to us, so why not? I guess we can show off the special attacks of Neophios since we have her out. Her, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of... Oh, that's an attack. Oh, that's nice. It's kind of ambiguous. I mean, it's just a flower anyway, so I'm still a little peeved at myself for actually missing out on a special fight. But what's done is done. There's bound to be again stuff we're going to miss through this. I do however, have a plan for near the end of the game. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, but there's a plan. There's a course of action I'm gonna take when it comes to the end of the game. Which it is something that I've never actually seen myself. I'm sure there's YouTube videos out there. Too lazy to actually go ahead and actually view those, but I don't know if it's pride that I want to do it myself. That's what it comes down to, maybe. I've always wanted to do something on my own to actually have the success of actually doing it. I mean, the task I'm thinking of is actually more tedious than anything, and to be honest, when I was playing this game myself, I was doing it the dumb way. There's a much easier way to go on about it, but I already did this combination. Well, at least that stuck with me, so let's do this again. Because this is the only other way to get this shuffle. This type of shuffle. Well, when it comes down to it, I'll talk about when it gets near the end of the game, that is. I'll talk about that one, if I remind myself, the dumb way of things I was doing. Nope, not there. Switch off again. It's actually up there. I should have just paid attention. What was the position for this one? Head, tail, body. Again, if I paid attention earlier, I wouldn't be doing as much trial and error as I am doing now. And that's what's going to be taking up most of this stream time here, I'm guessing. Like I said, I am hoping to actually finish my way through Fort Dragonia here, which it's not impossible. It might take some time. Is that in position, actually? I had to go check. Looks like it is. So forget what I said about game design showing that you'll be able to see whether or not it's in position. Well, you can kind of tell just because it's not here or there. But here we go. First puzzle done. And I'm just going to switch Surge back to the front because it kind of annoys me otherwise. First puzzle done. Out of 4 or 5. And that activates some statues somewhere else where we haven't been yet. So, there's that. Yeah, that's all this is going to be. Puzzles and puzzles and puzzles. Well. There's going to be a few fights that are unavoidable here. A couple I'm thinking of. It's probably in this next room here. Just going to go in a clockwise fashion. I think I've always done it this way. So it just happens to be that the most annoying one is on the left side there. Not that they're all not annoying, but the biggest one was that there. This one is significantly easier. You open the chest, creates a path. Not so much trial and error as it is paying attention to what does what. And there's one of those unavoidable fights I'm thinking of. It's better to take him out than risk running into him again and again. And again, if you couldn't tell, I think I did mention it last time, this is the place where we started our game in the dream. Well, in the dream sequence. The background is the same. The monsters, I don't think, well, some of them are, some of them aren't. Oh jeez, sorry for that. Don't mean to be that way, but apparently my nose is being a pain right now. Use the attack all. Don't know why I was trying to switch characters there, but okay. That's useless to me. Sorry. 1 second. Okay. That feels a little bit better. Hopefully I know I moved my mic, hopefully it's in a good position still. Want this to come over there. I think there's an item in there, but I'm not going to worry about it for now. Oh wait. Well, sea charms. I think this entire place has charms around all over the place. I messed up, and I should have done something else. So our main goal is over to the bottom right over there. So open that. close that one, and I think we're good. Should have switched out our team a little bit, but like I said, keep things different as we are here. And I could go back and switch, but like I said, nah. You know what? Our elements are fine. Oh no, a big glob of goo! Giant gloop. Just a big glob, which has very good physical resistance, so we're gonna have to mostly rely on physical attacks. Or not physical attacks, elemental attacks. So what I'm first gonna do, charge everybody up. Seems like for these characters, it's better not to actually use the third level attacks. And just get absorbed by the gloop, I guess. Oh, and frozen. Great! One of the worst well, I guess one of the worst? I don't know. Yeah, it's better to use level 1 attacks. That's not necessary here. Let's use Genius. Again, trying to use stuff I don't really use. Now, the biggest problem here is Lena is out. Can't really do too much with her at the moment. So it's gonna be, again, I just gotta pay attention and use the crit attack levels. But let's actually amplify. This is gonna be dangerous, but I think the ends justify means. And conveniently enough, Lena's back in action. Blue field, that's not good. We have to change that immediately. Or should we? Or should we? I have a bad feeling about this. I feel like it's gonna heal him. Well, what's done is done. Like I said last time, the summons. Very difficult to pull off, but if you can, they're powerful. Big problem is, if you use a blue summon against a blue creature, more often than not, it's going to heal them. At least in the late game. I lucked out. Well, I didn't really do too much damage to him, so I guess that's kind of a moot point, so it would just get rid of any physical damage I did to him, which really wasn't too much. I lucked out, and he didn't actually heal from that. Oop. Stop using level 2 attacks. Use level 1. There we go. And because of that, it made this fight extremely easy. Sorry. Extremely easy. Again, like I said, the summons kind of trivialize this game, but they're so difficult to pull off. It's kind of like, when you have the chance, do it, because why not? There we go. Second, flu, really? Do I have any panaceas or blue? What's the blue one? Probably, I don't know what it is. Antidote? No. Antidote is green. Whatever it is. Ointment? No. Ointment is red. Medicine. That's what it's called. I have a panacea though, so good enough. Probably a waste because I could have just switched her out Which, you know what? We're halfway through this. And we already went through a blue... The one guy that's going to use blue field on us. So, you know what? Let's switch her out. Unequip her really quick. Remove all. Let's get rid of the iron mail and the... What's this? And the copper. Scrub your stubborn stains as you sweep. Okay. That's a unique item, I think. Well, she has no other accessories on, so... We're good. Go ahead and switch out. For whom? Whomst. You know what? Pip. Work on Pip a little bit more. And I really haven't used Draco, but we'll stick with Neopheo for a little bit longer. I think Pip should be equipped as far as elements, because I made a point not to switch those out. And it looks like he didn't actually switch those out either, so, oh well. Pip had some stuff on that she shouldn't have, he shouldn't have, whatever, again. I have two really androgynous characters in my party right now, so it's going to be like he, she, it, whatever. I think I'm going to start by going this way. From what I can remember with this area. You're gonna have to excuse me for a minute. I'm gonna have to take care of this really quick. Mission. Okay, that's better. Just had to do a quick thing. Feels better. Less congested now, so... like I said, I should be using Pip more. Because I want... really, I should not be using... Let's just use black. Again, like I said, I haven't been paying too much attention to how many colored elements, rather, I've been using. Or colors of elements I've been using with Pip, so... The unique part of Pip is going to be kind of like a... It's going to end up one way that I don't necessarily want it to end. All because I'm not really paying attention. I mean, if that's what it is, that's what it is. Get a black field right now. May as well use something black since it's powered up. But yeah, I gotta try to use Pip as much as possible. And that's actually doing things right against people with high defense, using only tier 1 attacks. That hurt. Down to 3 health. Very lucky he survived. Gotta get this guy out of here because he's the strongest of them. Lucky miss. And there's no real black elements natural. Well, there is one I'm thinking of that heals, so I know Pip has a healing with his level 5, but right now it's white. I kind of just don't want to use it. And it won't affect too much right now, just because the overbearing amount of other colors that I use with Pip, it really won't affect the final outcome. So now we're at a point in the game where target spells, or elements, whatever you want to call them, are coming into play. A lot more, at least. And you can actually see how useful they are for clearing these guys out. Trying to avoid this guy, I managed to. Good. I missed that treasure up there, but I think I'm going to be coming back. Especially considering I took the wrong path. And somehow I dodged that guy again. Very nice. Again, since it's not even being guarded, I might as well get this stuff. Heal all, that's really good. And a bush basher. Some great upgrades to my current items. That's the wrong way. Yeah, I took the wrong path. Figures. Gotta get past this guy. I don't think there's gonna be a way I can dodge him. Maybe. No. Yeah, not happening. And again, the same type of battle, and Pip is nearly down. Getting so lucky with that. Somehow those attacks are missing. Not hitting, whatever. Same difference. Yeah, I took those guys out immediately, which is great, fine by me. It's gonna make the battle shorter. Gives me less time to use elements, but oh well. Let's try it. I highly doubt this will work, but there's always that chance. Miss. And I gotta say, I love how they just freaking sidestep out of the way to dodge their soul being taken. I mean, come on now. Makes a lot of sense, don't it? But we'll just slip him. Heal. Could heal, but it's nearly down based on its stance. So let's do that. Yep, just barely. I'm sure it's like just barely, but it's the one thing, you can't really see enemies' health bars in this very easily. I think there is a way to do so, but I think even bosses are immune to it. It's just like it always has that question mark here, just to health in order to taunt you a bit. Are those guys even? You can even run into them like while they're invisible? I think you can, but could easily be wrong. Let's go down this way first. I think it's just treasure. Let's look what it looks like. Oh well. We're already here, might as well get it. Ooh, that's actually good. Ooh, you know what? That was a good deviation, because I think there's a creature that actually uses that. Are we in the green area? We'll find out soon. Yeah, each area here is based off a particular element, if you haven't really noticed already. Well, when it comes to the bosses, at least, in the overworld here, they're not really based on any type of specific element. But the bosses that guard things are. Let's let this guy come down here. I think he can still jump back up. Yeah, he will. Just barely managed to make him miss, though, which is good. There we go, finally one of those guys hit me. Yeah, I don't think you can run into them while they're invisible, but while they're invisible you can't see them, so you're bound to run into them if you're not really paying attention. Their name is Paperboy. Just made of paper and I missed twice in a row. The hands look like scrolls. And finally an enemy where using higher level attacks will do some good. Not against, like against those robots which have high levels of defense. I could have kept using Surge there, but I mean, there really wasn't any other reason not to. But give the other characters some spotlight, I guess. Again, just because, I mean, Surge is our strongest, is probably going to be the strongest. Well, up to a point. I can think of one other character that once you get them, they're stronger than anybody else right now. For one reason, and one reason alone. Which that character is actually coming up pretty soon. Potentially the strongest character in the game. For that one reason. Very unique. I think you're green. I really think you're green. So you know what? I have down Inferno. Or Inferno Trap, whatever you want to call it. Oh, really? Level 6? Do I have anybody who can use a level 6? No. Great. Well, that sucks. I don't think he has Carnivore. I really don't think he has Carnivore, but let's make a couple edits here. Especially since we just got some new stuff. Heal all is nice. Let's put that in somebody else though. I think this guy's also a physical attacker, so Bat Eye is going to be pretty useful. So first things first. body press. I think that's what he uses more often than not, so yeah. I don't think he has carnivore. But regardless, I have it. I equipped it. Let's set it down. Element trap player, green enemy no. Does that... I know that comes up all the time whenever you use a trap. But enemy no, does that mean that they don't have it or what? It's a good question. I'm pretty sure that still comes up when the enemy, unless you absolutely know that the enemy has a certain element. I think that still comes up, but I could easily be wrong. I should not be using Surge right there, because he has no stamina. And use only one level 1 attacks, because again, they're not too... This guy has high defense. So really that's... Now the good thing about Bad Eye, it's gonna reduce his accuracy when he physically attacks. The bad thing is, elements are not affected. Elements almost always hit. I say almost always because there's the case of Hell Soul, which has a chance of working and a chance of failing. So elements are more often than not unblockable. Do I want to use black elements? Yeah, just use black element, whatever. No, unfortunately, chokeslam. Yeah, it looks like he's only using elements, so Bad Eye was kind of... And that's not good, he's down. Great. And I think he has the revive, great. That's the problem. Having your strongest character go down with the revive. Yeah, there's no white elements on this character, so he has it. Great. And I shouldn't be using green, but oh well at this point. Don't do that. Defend. Let's see what happens here. Shoot, that's powerful. You know what? It's called for a runaway. I'm gonna have to just restart this battle. Why should I take the risk? I haven't saved at all in the fortress, so... doing that would be... Dying right now would not be good. Let's, really quick restart. Okay. So that means I lost my carnivore trap. He doesn't have a carnivore, so it's not that, detrimental. To me, at the very least. So, oh well. I'm gonna want Imbecile, because he's only using elements. Again, one of the best things about this game, just like that, there's no real penalty for running away aside from... You have to start the battle over again. Makes it so you can just re-prepare and do things over again. Well, assuming you have the consumable health items in order to sustain yourself, but regardless. So, we're starting this differently this time, so let's go ahead and put Imbecile on him immediately. Because it seems like he only uses elements, and they really hurt. Let's also make sure this field effect does not get full green, because that would also be bad. Use only level 1 attacks, you're very weak. And you have mostly green. Great. Good. So kind of a useless character right there. Not that they're not useless regardless, because don't use higher level attacks. Because a lot of characters in this are just seem so very weak. But, show them off a little bit. Might as well. And I'll show off the unique ones too. And that's another one of these. That's why this game isn't really like, again, regarded as the highest, because it has so many characters, but like, they're not used to their full potential that they could be, I guess. They're just oversaturated. I don't really want to do that. Let's use Slurp Slurp. Slurp Slurp. Take his health from him. Yes, good. Well, we could choke slam to death. Just barely holding on. Use all the stamina possible, switch out. Because we need a recovery. Switch out again. I'm letting the element field get full green, and that's not good, but... Pip is down. Could already tell he was attacking Pip. Just from the way that he changed positions. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring her back up. Oh, jeez. Cover all, even though all of us don't need it. It's a white element compared to using a green element at the moment, so I'll accept that. I don't know how much longer Genius is going to be on Surge, so I should switch out and start using some elemental attacks. So, Luminaire. Probably the most powerful element we have at the moment, so combine it with some Genius, and it should do some pretty decent damage. 150 is really good for this time, for this point. Especially considering I'm doing only 3 from my basic attacks here, but still. Should be safe to use a green element here, because at least we won't get a full green effect. And it should do some decent damage considering the field effect. Good crit for 3. For 6. Just stomp on that flower. Fire pillar. Okay. Oh, this guy is such a tank. Guess dash slash. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. I'm switching out Neo Field next time we go back to the entrance. I think I've had about enough of that. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a switch out. And that's one down, which hurts. I gotta change that field on mint. Sure, uplift. It's the opposite color, so it'll help a little bit. Jeez. And he gets the heal, good. It's probably a scripted heal, but yeah, annoying regardless. Defend, defend. Recover stamina. And luckily enough, he used some physical attacks, which actually made the defend useful. Stop using higher level attacks. You're not doing any damage with them. Photon? Sure. I am playing at the store. Ah, jeez. Can't this guy go down already? I need to defend. And not actually run away, because that would have been bad. Is that it? That's it. Good. Finally. Felt like that took forever. Nice, Pathfinder. I mean, that's something that goes on still all the time here. I'm playing, I guess, to kind of advertise the place, kind of like, you know, be here, do something fun. I know I myself play Magic, so that's always fun to do. Especially today, because they do have a standard matches going on today. Well, it could be standard, could be draft sometimes. Come on, just move by. Okay. So I don't want to get into unnecessary fights. Plus, streaming itself is fun, so I like to do it. Okay, let's switch out a bit here. You stay in. Let me just check something really quick. I did blue, yellow, green. Next is going to be red. Don't like the character, but sure. Just because of the elemental advantages here. Just do an auto allocate here, and just let me make sure. No, it's not equipped. Equip that. Because there's always a chance I could get that summon out. Sucks that he moved. But you know, I mean, sometimes, you know, it is hard to get down to the place. I do understand that. Oops, I didn't move far enough. I understand it is hard to get down to the place every so often, but still, it is fun being here and all. Things probably still haven't changed. Thanks for the host. I'm sure things haven't changed. I mean, everything here is the same as it was. I mean, I'm still kind of a newer guy here, so I can't really say too much. It's always the people here that are really good, really nice. No one really shitty around here. And you know what? I switched out characters. I don't think there's going to be a fight here. This one is more just a puzzle to get to the goal, pretty much. That puzzle being the dragon faces certain ways whenever you switch the positions. So now he's going to be facing east, was it? I didn't actually pay attention to what I hit. Whatever. But that's going to just change pretty much what you gotta... which direction you gotta hit on here. He faces north. So north. I'm gonna go west. No. East. So pretty much his east. And that should bring us to the crystal, I guess you call it. Yeah. Very simple one there, once you know what you're doing. I know they do Snag on Saturdays, Saturday nights at AG Games, which usually, I think it's Smash Brothers tournaments, all types of different tournaments. I know they do something with Magic. They do, they do like a Saturday Night Magic, I guess it's called. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they. But late night gaming, I'm not sure what you mean by that, because I know they stay open till midnight. But that's about all the information I have on that for you. And actually I want to get to this red save crystal here, which is actually a full heal. It's the only reason why I'm still here. All night gaming nights. Did once a month. That's, again, I'm still new here, so I wouldn't know that. I don't have that information at the very least. Oh well. And I'm going to do another quick save here. Because I know what I'm fighting, and that's not fun. It's not fun. To say the least. From what I remember, at least. It's been a little bit. This is probably the most unique. Is it? I don't know. Unique character design or enemy design. You'll see what I mean in just a few, because he's gonna start doing some things. We'll say he's a very expressive enemy. And of course I changed him in and he's not really doing too much. Oh well. I'm gonna try for the summon. So you know what? Okay. Well, I won't be there for Smash, unfortunately. I would like to, but work says no. Unfortunately, I'm always working for it. But yeah, since Ultimate came out recently, I think Smash has been picking up a lot more. I know they did stream something to do with Smash last Saturday. Well, I'll use an element. The bad thing here is I don't have a blue element with Pip in order to set up a good summon. So it's gonna be like 10 times harder to actually get it out when it is, as it is, hard enough. I wanted to switch characters there. Oh, he's can't be switched to. He got some type of effect on him. So that sucks. After so far 5, nice. So you're like big into like fighting, the fighting genre. I myself, I mean, I'm decent at Smash, but when it comes to fighting, I'm absolute trash. I just can't, I don't know, I can't get the concept of it, or I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because my memory's not that good when it comes to doing moves. Or maybe it's because I like to spam too much. Which, I mean, it could be a strategy, but it's the most annoying strategy, to my knowledge. This guy has such good elemental resistance, and it sucks that I don't have the third character. I know I'm not the best either. I know I'm not great at them. Yeah, like you say there. Which, it deters me, but it shouldn't be that way, because they're still good games. It just might be my nature that I have to feel good about playing something. I don't know how to really explain it. Or justify it, I guess. Like, it feels like I need to be justified in playing it, have to be good. I don't know. Maybe I just let other people's taunts get to me too much. Let's see here. He needs a heal. Finally got him back up and going after that status ailment. shouldn't really do that because last time it did 1 damage. One second. I'm just gonna. Thanks for that. I mean, it does help. It does feel like having somebody watching. It doesn't really put me on the spot, but it helps. It makes me feel like I gotta keep talking, which is good. Yeah, but definitely, thanks for, sticking around and helping me out a bit. We'll see you maybe sometime or later, or whatever. Plus the interaction is nice. Yeah, the summon is not ever gonna happen here. He uses too many elements. And his magical resistance is way too good. And I got such a bad status element on me right now, fatigue. It increases the amount of stamina needed to do things. I don't know if there's a specific amount, but regardless, it sucks. Oof. Let's recover all. Survive this bit. This sucks. I knew this fight was going to be a problem. And he's using weak-minded, making my magical defense worse. Great. His Surge is doing some decent damage. Let's bring him back up. I really hate that the field effect is full white right now. And it doesn't affect Surge too much, but, well. It does affect Surge because it makes he's making his attacks more powerful, which is good. And he's almost down because, well, you can see with his facial expression here. Do I have any other support stuff on him? I can still use a capsule. Not bad. It's almost over at least. And something maybe I'm wrong. I saw there was an effect on Surge's attacks earlier. I thought it was because he had that white corner in his element grid, or his health grid there. I might be wrong. But he might have like a turn white state on him. Which does make his attacks a little bit stronger, but makes him more susceptible to black elements, so assuming that guy had black elements, that would have been bad. And I might have had a holy light trap element. Makes me regret not using that now. If I have it, let me just check. Yep, I did. That sucks. Oh well. Could have had that element, taken that element from him. And that would have been nice. How far are we? An hour 15 in. We're getting there. I'm having a good feeling that we're going to get through Fort Dragonia tonight, or today. There's not all too much left. And here we are. Back to where we started. The only difference is we don't have a kid with us, because, well, as you saw from at the beginning, some bad things happened. So we're gonna try to avoid those bad things, I guess. And try and avoid all these enemies too. But regardless, bad things did happen. And we'll try to avoid that. The only difference right now, I guess, is our party and the enemies. Because like I said at the beginning of the game, it's a dream sequence which has random party members. Well, one random party member, one set party member. Which... take that guy out. Which, like I said, bad things did happen. And we'll see if they happen again here. Why is this guy so useless? So weak. He even had an elemental advantage against this guy. And like I said, this game has its problems. I still like the game, regardless, but the problems are sticking out more and more as we go along here. Such as doing 3 damage with the character at this point in the game, with an element. I mean, physical attacks, yes, that happens more often not because of physical defenses, but maybe it's just because I'm not taking the magic set into consideration, but the thing is, he has the same magic set as Surge, which Surge is doing tons more damage than he is. So it becomes like, why is he feels like such a useless character when he shouldn't? Unless Hook, Line, and Sinker actually has some unique attribute to it and I'm not paying attention to it, but otherwise, why should that be? Doesn't seem like it. I want to equip this. We'll still have that equipped because there's still a chance I can pull it off. I think I want that as well. Throw a heal all on. And just move on here. Take out the small fries. I think one Luminaire will actually kill the other one, so The others don't get any turns, which just shows how much more powerful Surge is compared to the others right now. You can argue it is because of elemental advantages, but it doesn't feel that way more often than not. Just gonna ignore that for now. We did save, pretty sure at least. Because there's gonna be another fight here, which is kind of dangerous. And this is another unique enemy. I don't think any other enemy is like this one. Because he is actually pretty damn cool. Now he's a red elemental guarding a black elemental stone. What's up with that? Well, we'll see in a minute. But I want to get that drop Inferno trap rather out as soon as possible. Which I think Korcha has it. No, he has the free fall one. Which means Surge has it. Yeah, it seems that he made me turn red, and now I'm doing red elemental damage to him. So I'm not wrong in saying that symbol in the corner is affecting my character. At the same time, it didn't work earlier. Well, it was doing it for a little bit, but it changed. And that's why I did that. So that enemy no doesn't really mean anything from the looks of things. The best thing about trapping elements, well, other than getting the element for yourself, to avoid damage. Especially with an attack all like that. Avoiding that is just so useful. Now that that trap is gone, I'm not sure if, like, traps stack, because, again, like I said, I don't really use traps that often. This is probably, like, the first playthrough that I've actually focused on using traps. So, I'd rather not risk placing a trap and just having it, then placing the second one and having it, you know, just, like, dissipate, and me losing the chance to actually get the element from him. Because the traps are generally for higher tiered elements. Oh, I have another Inferno. I probably could have used another Inferno. But regardless, let's just basic attack him down. Regardless, like, I don't know why you wouldn't trap stuff if you know what's coming up. That's the thing, you need to know what's coming up. So, like, the fact that I knew he had an Inferno on him and he was going to use an Inferno helps immensely. Now here's the unique part to him. At half health, or maybe even killing the first part, he transforms. And you get this unique field to fight him on. And actually change his element as well, so... yeah, it's not something you really see from anything else in the game. To my knowledge, at least. But that's why I was saving my, especially white elements for this stage, at least. Stage of the fight, you know. Because you can only use them once. And hopefully he does end up using the free fall, because I think he does have that. I'm going to use a recover all here, just because it is a white, and I want to get that field advantage on him. Gravitone, not free fall. He might not even have free fall to my knowledge. I think there is one enemy that does, coming up. But the fact that this guy changed to a black elemental makes Surge so much stronger against him. While everyone else has to stick to using level 1 attacks in order to deal any type of damage. Yep, there's the free fall. Nice. Oh, even if I did know that the other enemy used the free fall, I only had one of them, one trap for them. So if he didn't have it, I would be pretty much screwed out of the element. Well, for the time being. The element can be purchased or just dropped later on, but having it now makes it so much better just because it's a higher tier element this much earlier into the game. Make sure he actually gets those hits off. That's nice. Luckily that didn't do too much. I think he only uses that when he's starting to get low, so we're getting there. Should not be much longer. Yep, he's exhausted. Well, is his exhausted state. Sure. Use that. We'll see how much damage it does. Watch it be 3. 10. Maybe it's my weapons. My weapons might not be the strongest currently. I might still have like copper or bone stuff on. Ivory, whatever you want to call it. And Surge has the other one who has steel. Let's just go for the kill here. Hopefully this takes him out. Nope. Has to be close though. Might as well use Pip while she still's alive. Soothe. Why not? Might as well heal up for the next fight coming up. Sure. Looks like Eagle Eye has worn off. Oh, and he's a black element currently. Good. Great. Do I have a turn? Don't have a turn. Sure. Use that just because it is white. Probably shouldn't have used that immediately, but why did he disappear? Whatever. He's dead. Okay. And that's the final final talisman or whatever you want to call them. Final statue activated. And now we can move on. I know I'm skipping treasure chests, but oh well at this point. This is gonna be my party. Let's fill the blanks. Probably should have chose what to fill in for Pip, but it's a moot point at this point in time, I think. And here we go. Fort Dragonia is almost over. Just a little reminder of what happened in his dream. And why we specifically don't have Kid in our party right now. Come on! Okay, here we go. Finally, we've been expecting you. I have nothing personal against you, but anyone who hinders our plan must be eliminated. I'm rather sorry about that. Okay. Care for some warming up first, eh? Then, come now, lads. I will take you on. Alright, General Viper. It's kind of odd that he's only fighting by himself when Lynx is right behind him. But oh well. It makes this a lot easier. Stick with level 1 attacks for him. Again, because this fight can still be dangerous, because he is pretty strong. Not that all fights can't be dangerous. Because like I said before, this game is balanced in a certain way that, you know, you're not going to be too powerful and they're not going to be too powerful. You just got to make the right type of decision when doing these fights. Switch out. There's no point in using that one leftover stamina at the moment. We might as well just start up strong. Sorry, my nose is really going right now. Alright, I'm gonna make an attempt here to get the frog prince out. So he has to start. Pip, I don't know if Pip has anything blue, but nope, he just broke the chain. Again, that's the difficulty of it. It's between the blue elemental has to be the one who uses it. And Pip has no blue. So there goes that out the window anyway. Arrow saucer, sure. But the blue elemental is the only one who can use the summon. but the field effect has to be full blue for that to get for that to happen. I know I explained this last time we played, but really haven't explained it this time, so why not? The thing is, once they use an element, they can easily just break the chain. Makes it so difficult to pull off, but if you do manage to, they're so powerful, they end up doing like maybe upwards of like 500 damage at this point in the game. And even stronger as you go along. Depending, of course, on who uses it, because it still is based on magical prowess. So, whoever's using it, if they have a stronger magical affinity, the attack will be stronger. General Viper, he's almost down already. Could have said it earlier, but he's using attacks. His special attacks are based off the Air Force and the G Force, or Ground Force. Because he's a general, who knew? Just a little bit of trivia, I guess. Attention to details. Whatever you want to call it. But that's why his abilities are named the way they are. There's some unique characters like that. I almost ran away. That would have been bad. There's a few characters that do have, you know, theme-based attacks. Which, I mean, most characters do have theme-based attacks because that's what it is. Ha ha ha. Anyway, that fight's over. Ha ha ha, you are a worthy opponent. But let us see how you do now. I shall give it my all. Lynx, you traitor! You were extremely useful in helping me make my way around these islands. I appreciate your help, General. However, I no longer have any need for you. This force shall serve as a fine grave marker for you and your dragoons. May you rest in peace. Damn. Forgive me, Riddell. Yep. Now let this be your final resting place as well. So now he shows his true colors as the main antagonist to the game here. He was just using the general to get to the fort, his final destination here, and actually lure us in there as well. Unfortunately, this battle starts with a double black battlefield. So he's going to be extremely dangerous to both Surge and in this case Pip, because Pip is currently a white elemental. So I better change that fast. Let's numble him. Use some status effects on him, because it does help. Especially with Korcha, because he's not really the strongest character, like I said before. Yeah, that hurt. I'm gonna have to do an immediate heal here. Oh, no, I need level 5. 2 more. Hopefully he does not attack in that time. Because they get to choose when they attack. Which is one of the hardest parts of the game. I mean, it works. It's a unique battle system, but it's kind of annoying at times because you have little control of turn order. And it makes it so you can maybe get like a dozen turns in before they do, which could be in your favor. But it's also detrimental because you might desperately need a heal and he goes and takes his turn and actually takes out the healer, the only person with the heal left. So that would suck. Now you just use a white elemental, so we'll use whites. I don't know if he counters with an anti-white in this battle. Doesn't seem like it. Which means while this field effect is on, let's use any white that we have. I'll use meteorite over photon beam or photon ray because it's more powerful. And unfortunately Pip has nothing white aside from actually Pounce, which is based on his innate colors currently. Probably shouldn't use it while I still have 4 stamina on him, but what's done is done at this point. Let's go ahead and defend. I lucked out in who he's attacking here. Plus with the defense in general. Switch over to Surge, because Surge is going to hit like a truck right now. Especially with the crit. Corcher might be going down. No. Really? No, switch back off to Surge. Take the chance, miss. Do I have another white? Vote, I do. I would dash and slash because I think that's going to be the stronger of the two of those right there. 159, not bad. He's almost down. We're nearly there. The end is in sight. Now that shouldn't be too powerful. Yeah. Significantly less damage compared to earlier. Try and take him out as quick as possible now. Because it is getting to that point. Alright, let's see if he can do more than 3 damage with this. Because the last 2 times I used this, it really wasn't too good. 25, still. I probably would have been better using something else. No, switch to Surge, because he has more stamina. Stop taking those risks, I think, at this point. I mean, it wasn't too much of a risk, because I guess the field effect, ooh, that's not good. Let's defend. Anyway, like I was saying, the field effect isn't detrimental to us at the moment, but there he goes, he's down. And 2 stars in a row, which I guess that happens more often than not. Right now. Whatever. You're more trouble than I thought. But do you really think your skills are superior to mine? Hold your seahorses. Kid. You ain't getting away with what you did, Lynx. Surge, have you ever really asked the question who you really are? Sedge? What has been the significance of your existence up until now? On that ominous day 10 years ago, the boundary of space and time were torn, and a part of me, in fact, died. You cannot defeat me, Surge. This is because denying me is the same as erasing your very existence. Don't be taken up by his rubbish, Surge. This guy's full of it. Huh? We'll see about that. There are two sides to every coin. Life and death. Love and hate. They're all the same. What'd you say? Talk some sense, will ya? Surge, what's wrong? Lynx, what have you done to Surge? Surge, you alright? Yes, I'm fine. He's not supposed to talk. I'm just fine, kid. What you gotta say? I love this. It's just a complete trick to make you think that you're in control again. What are you doing, Lynx? Now's your chance. Kid, kill him! Yeah, I know. This is the end of you, Lynx. Say your prayers. So yep. We are now Lynx. This is where the game, I've said this in the past, the game is, story, confusing. It only gets worse as we go along. So, I mean, I'm gonna do my best to try and, I don't know, explain the story. What's going on here? This is currently, rather, an unwinnable fight for us. So, unfortunately, that's going to happen. I say currently because there's a new game plus where you can actually win this. But from here on, everything, you never got this far. I mean, you've played the game before, I'm assuming then? This game is... Well, as you know, it's a sequel, or prequel even, to Chrono Trigger. No, it's a sequel. But, I've said this before, but they try and make so many connections to Chrono Trigger that it ends up getting confusing. A Black Queen House. But yeah, it ends up getting confusing, and I can do my best to actually explain the story, explain what I know about the story at the very least. But regardless, you did it, kid. Yeah. Now finish him. What's wrong? Settle it, once and for all. Here, hand me your dagger. I'll finish him off. Watch this, kid. I'll avenge Luca for you. Die, Lynx. Wait! What, kid? He's your foe, isn't he? How do you know Luca's name? What are you talking about, kid? Not once did I ever mention Luca's name to you, Surge. No, don't tell me you're... Yes, we desperately need a new Chrono game. It would be nice to see maybe a remaster of even this one here, with better Translation? Because I think the translation team had a bit of a problem with it. I mean, I like what they did with all the unique dialogues to each character, but other than that, the story is just so convoluted. It would be nice to see a remaster of this, or even just the thing is with Chrono games, where do they go from what they have? They have Lavos. Can they really like do Lavos again? They tried to do Lavos again in this, and it didn't really work out. Well, they kind of did. It comes up later on. Surge, why? Quiet! You two. This is the end of the road for you, kid. You're Lynx, ain't ya? I'll send you to see Luca. I'll finish you off later. Look at yourself, Surge. I mean, Lynx. Haha, excellent. The enmity is growing. The only thing pure in this world is enmity. Well then, the time has come for the curtain to fall. Your services are no longer needed. Even your very existence is worthless. Farewell, Surge. Finally, I have the key. The key to the Gate of Fate. The time has finally come for the frozen flame to awaken. Come to the Sea of Eden, Surge. Should you wish to end your dream of 10 years ago. Now, let love bleed, darker and deeper than the seas of hell. Well, that's one heck of a way to change things around. So, I'll let this play out a little bit. Yes, he is now officially a furry. Never made that connection before now, but okay. And then we find ourselves in some weird dimensional vortex, some weird place. Which as soon as I get to that save point, this is going to be the end of it. So, what just happened? We got our body stolen. We were told we were going to be killed, then all of a sudden he spares us. Tells us to go to the Sea of Eden and Kingdom Hearts. Speaking of Kingdom Hearts, that's coming out soon, isn't it? Been how many years in waiting? Like maybe 10 years at this point? But still. Now you got that song in my head. Good job. But anyway, we're officially now a furry, as you put it. Hey you! What are you doing in my house? I figured you for another wandering spirit. How many years has it been since a physical being wandered into this world? Very strange indeed. Rightly so, the world is controlled by chance and chaos. Anything can happen. As quick as a wink, nobody knows. Something you have today may be gone tomorrow. Just like this berry I'm holding. Important stuff, irreplaceable stuff. All these may come to arm with superlative ease. And what's frightening is there be absolutely no meaning to what happens in our daily lives. Meaning is non-existent. No matter what's born, lost, or changed, it's beyond calculation. There be no one or nothing watching over you. Such is life. I'm going to bed. Suggest you rest up too. Yeah, sure, I'll let them know. Laboratorium? And yeah, Final Fantasy VII is never happening. It's been, what, delayed again, and not to mention Square is having so many problems right now. The remake is so far off. Not to mention, like, before even, like, the delays, it was supposed to be, what, in parts? So yeah, that's probably not gonna happen anytime soon. Hey, at least we do get Kingdom Hearts. So, yeah, there's that. So, I guess again, we're gonna be ending it off here. Lots happened. The story only gets more and more confusing from here. So, next time, we'll maybe find our way out of here, and see what's happening in the world. Through a direct round who's working on 2 other games. I mean, yeah, that is a thing. That is Square's fault for doing that. That might be why they're having such a hard time currently. Maybe when the other 2 projects are done, things will pick up a little bit, but who's to say even when those will be done and when, you know, like as Square as it is right now, like, will they still be the same type of company? And yeah, Trigger was straightforward. Fairly, like you said. They did say with this game, it's not going to be a sequel. Don't expect the same type of stuff. So yeah, after Kingdom Hearts, maybe it'll pick up a bit, but even then, we'll have to see what happens. All we can do is really hope at this point. I mean, a lot of people are expecting that. There's a huge audience still for Final Fantasy VII. So maybe it can still happen. Anything can happen. But regardless, it's not going to be anytime soon. But anyway, I'm going to head out for tonight. Thanks. You enjoy your evening. I'll be here for a while, so hopefully we have some fun. We'll see you later. Hopefully you enjoyed, and maybe we'll see you next week. I stream this every week, so... Well, I've been streaming every week, so maybe next week. Till then, see you later.